May we all stand for the pledge, please?
And just a second.
I pledge
allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Madam Clerk, please call the roll.
Kathy Altensi. Here. Nikki Bender.
Here.
Melinda Cook. Here. Joy Sellers.
Here.
Patrick Sellers.
Here. We're here.
We have a quorum.
All right. The first order of business is approval of minutes for the September 3rd, 2019 meeting. And a motion and second, please.
So move.
Second.
Motion by Sellers, second by Bender. Please take a look at the minutes.
Mike did them,
Oh.
so they should be right. Speak of the devil.
Yeah.
Don't say anything because he's here now.
Right.
Yeah.
We can't-
Zip it.
All righty. Get a chance to look at the minutes, everyone.
Yeah.
All righty, all in favor?
Aye.
Any opposed? All right, motion carries. The next order of business is the approval of bills payable. I need a motion and a second, please.
So moved.
Second.
Motion by Alton C, second by Sellers. Please take a look at bills payable.
And looking at these water bills,
Mm-hmm.
they are atrocious again. And I think you need to start thinking about what the top is going to be if we're going to do this next year. I don't want to see these people's bills come back again next year with another $400 and $300 is
Mhm.
ridiculous. So, and I would hope that there's being an accounting of everybody's name that they can check, you can check back and make sure if they're back
Absolutely.
with that big bill again.
Absolutely.
Because my thing is too, like I said, I mean, and I understand, and I agree with Nikki, because I would like to know if there, because even after the last meeting,
Mhm.
I do know that, I don't know how it happened, but at my business that I have not been there, and if I am there, I don't really use the restroom because I don't like doing that when I'm alone. But, I do know that you can have where your toilet is leaking for somehow, I don't, and not
Running.
leaking, it wasn't leaking,
When
it was
it-
running.
Running.
But I'm wondering, how does the toilet run if no one's there to flush it? I don't know, but, it happened to me, so I'm saying I can understand that maybe it happened, but this looks like if that's the case, where some of these high bills, that's a lot going on, and I'm wondering, how is that happening so much?
Now, keep in mind,
Okay.
it's not all leaking toilets.
Right.
Okay, no,
How it works, we cannot help you until you're in disconnect status. So just because this first month, well, I'm not gonna be able to pay this bill because
Right.
we can't help you because you're not in disconnect status. You have to be in disconnect status with a verified crisis in order for us to help you.
right.
So, I'm sorry.
What does it take to get in disconnect status?
Well, what it takes to get in disconnect status is either you have a bill that you haven't paid, you couldn't pay it,
Outstanding.
an outstanding bill that you just can't pay, and you're trying to pay on it, and you're paying on it. Sometimes you can pay on it all you want, and they still put you in disconnect status. We have a lot of cases of those, where people are paying on their bill, they just don't have the money to pay enough on it to keep it from being disconnected.
And if you default.
Right. A case in point, a gentleman came in for assistance, and he had a verified crisis. And they were going to shut his water off for $20.
20.
20.
It's just whatever they feel, it's
They're
whenever the time
going,
comes.
yes, they want to shut his water off for $20.
Mine is in any of
Dollars.
these numbers.
Yeah.
Okay.
So, and once, we try to avoid being disconnected, because once it's disconnected, then you have a reconnection fee
Right. But you gotta-
that you gotta pay. and there's something else that a deposit that you have to pay. And less, and I don't know where this started happening. This is something that we don't deal with. But if you decide to turn off water at your house and you're moving someplace else, there's a name transfer fee
Oh, my God.
for them transferring your name on the account to another address. It's a name transfer fee.
Oh, okay.
So,
But water also
Um,
has to be off for or not off, but not in use for an entire year in a vacant home. My aunt and uncle have one up on Empire and Burchard. And she said, we're still getting bills. And I said, well, you're not even living there.
mhm.
And she
But
said,
is the
It's
water on?
$35.
no.
The transfer.
No.
The name transfer fee, Trustee Cook, is $35.
Seriously, yeah.
If- I mean,
They're still getting
It is
bills,
ridiculous.
and they want to deliver those trash things. They don't even live there. They live out on Cedarville Road. They have for like 3-4 years.
Yeah?
And someone rented, and now
Trustee Bender,
everything was taken
you have a
out.
question for me?
Well, yeah, I see there's two here, one for $100 and one for $80. So is that because they were sick?
No,
or-
hold on, because, let's see, you have one for
I mean, that would only be a 1-month bill, I would assume,
100 and one for 80.
29.
in the first page.
Okay.
They were disconnected,
$29,
right?
Like $7 or $8.
Is 29, is that $29 one, the one you're talking about, they wanted to shut off for $29, or is that?
No.
No,
Keep
that's
it-
housing.
Keep in mind, some of these are people who are paying it out of their grant, too.
Oh, okay.
Oh, okay.
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 Oh, okay.
So,
Yeah,
yeah.
'cause I'm thinking, that ain't really nothing.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay.
You know what, is there a way, which I know these $300 and $400 ones aren't.
What I'll do is, every meeting, I will bring you guys a listing of what we've done
Yeah.
for that time period.
Okay.
Okay?
Yeah, that-
And how
What-
much is left of the?
Yes. Will that help?
money? Yeah.
Okay.
Well, I know you said at one time that, some people's water bill goes up to these amounts because they don't know they have a leak, and, they don't know about it until their bill comes out or whatever.
Mm-hmm. Go ahead, I'm sorry.
No, so what I'm trying to say, I'm wondering, because with mine, because like I said, I don't really go there, I got a call that they were at my place because they noticed that
They know it's
water was
running, yeah.
So I'm saying, where is it that
Yeah, that they're,
it's the truth, or it's,
No,
exactly, that's true.
you were talking about a business, right?
uh-huh,
Now, we have cases where the person never received a notice at all. And the next thing they knew, they were coming to turn their water off. So we do have a discrepancy in how things are running through the water department. I don't have anything to do with that.
right, I know that.
But we do have a discrepancy. So I hear it all the time.
As a rule, when you're, if my bill is $100 and it goes up to $250, they call you and tell
Right.
you have a leak in your house someplace. You don't even have to call them, they call
Yeah,
you.
but they called.
So if these, if
Right.
these people know they know they have a leak.
Right.
Because they would be calling them.
Right, now, here's where we get into it at. We don't pay for your water unless that leak is fixed. So now you pay for that leak out of your pocket to get fixed, then you can't pay your water bill. So that turns into an emergency situation that we can help you
Yeah.
in. So we're not just come out and say, well, I have a leak, can you pay our bill? No. Has that leak been fixed? Well, yes, bring us in documentation showing that it's been fixed and showing where you've paid money to have the leak fixed. Now, we're not doing this for landlords, no. You can come, well, I'm a landlord's property, I had this water, I had the toilet stool fixed, so I want to turn this in for, no. It has to be the
But shouldn't
person.
the landlord be fixing it to begin with?
Exactly. Case in point, today, an elderly lady called. A tree fell on her property. This is a rental property that she lives in. It's rental property. The landlord is charging her $30 every time they have to haul away some wood. and she's paying it. Now, that's putting her behind in her bill. Her bill was $129, and she could not pay it. So, she come in, did her paperwork, we verified her crisis, okay, and we put her through. But then we had to contact the Senior Resource Center because she was, for us, she's being taken advantage of by the landlord. So and the Senior Resource Center handles that, and we called them. Now, her caretaker said, well, I can't call them because my job said I can't call them. Oh, but we will. We'll call. And we did that. Those are the situations that we are finding ourselves in. Okay? It's not
supposed to be an advocate for
right,
their
but it wasn't her fault that a tree fell on a place that she's renting.
Yeah.
But yet still she has to pay to have all the debris removed.
But if she didn't pay it, then she'd be kicked out.
Exactly.
And I'd find it
Well, that's a
nice.
big fight, though.
Right,
You know,
so-
just being kicked out of a place.
So the only thing that we did was we let the Senior Resource Center know because they're advocates for that, and we put it in their
Yeah.
hands. Okay?
I just
I will
think we
bring
need
this
to
to
keep thinking about where we're gonna go next year
Right.
with this.
Absolutely.
So you're gonna give them a list of everybody that's gotten
Yes.
assistance?
What I'll do is, I'll do it so it won't be such a big, huge chunk. I'll do it for the 2 weeks' time between each meeting. Okay? I'll have one, every time we have a meeting, I'll bring
Okay.
a listing of the people that we've helped within that time period.
Okay,
Okay, will that help?
fine.
Okay.
Or even if it's, some way on here that there was a mark that it was, a,
Grant, or the like normal assistance.
right,
Okay.
assistance or.
Okay, we can do that too.
Township, you know.
We can do that
If
too.
it's an assistance and they're using their own money, it's just an A. If it's township paying for it, it's a T.
Okay.
And
Yeah.
then we would know that, and then that way it'd be easy, you know, you don't have to do a whole separate sheet or whatever. We can look and see how many is township and how many is assistant.
Okay. We can do
So
that.
like a whole separate category
Yeah.
within home relief.
Yeah.
Is that
Okay.
possible?
I think so. I'll talk to Liz about it and see if we can't get that taken care of. All right.
What's the MAAK investments?
That's a landlord that someone's paying their rent.
Oh, okay. Okay.
Yeah.
MAA.
Yeah, yeah.
MAAK.
What is NJS Enterprises?
NJS Enterprises, that's our software for our visual GA program. That's the renewal for the contract. All righty. Any more questions on claims and demands? Hmm?
No, I'm talking to myself.
Oh, okay. Madam Clerk, please call the roll.
Alton C,
Aye.
Bender,
Aye.
Cook,
Yes.
Sellers, Sellers,
Aye.
motion passed.
All righty. Next order of business is supervisor's report. I have some information to hand out to the board. I have our expenditure to budget, go ahead, expenditure to budget report. Hand to you, Mike.
Maida's got one.
Maida's got one already? Okay, you go. I will pass this around to the trustees. I also have our third tax disbursement. Pass this around as well.
I need one more.
I got you. Any another one?
You got
There
one?
you go.
No, I don't
No.
have, and I don't.
All right, here we go.
Back to,
Mike?
Thank you, sir.
I finally pick up our decals
Oh, that's
this week. He has them done, so I pick them up. He sent me an email, I have the decals, they're done. Thank you, man, I mean, it's about time. So,
only been about a year.
I mean, come on, but he has them done, so I'll get them and I'll stick them on the box and I'll take a nice photo and it'll be ready to rock and roll. All right? Okay.
What under supervisor,
Mhm.
the programs,
Mhm.
is that 183%?
Mhm.
Why?
Well, because remember, we were gonna let the program run till February, then see where we were with our,
Oh,
our-
okay, that's what this one is.
yes. See where we
Okay.
were with our program and then make our determination from there whether we want to.
So we're already
Continue.
$16,000 over budget, right?
Well, see, that's not over what we first said, yes,
Yeah.
Wow.
yes.
Wow.
So,
Wow.
Yeah,
And plus,
well.
we haven't gone in through a full fiscal
Right.
year yet, have we?
no,
No.
no, not yet.
So we don't have any cap on this at all, is what you're telling us?
No. There's a cap on it, Nikki.
How much?
What we decided to do was to let the program run until February.
There's a cap, not right
And,
now.
and then we are going to amend the budget. We'll see how much we're gonna use. This is a baseline. And then we're going to,
Guess I didn't understand that.
yeah, didn't I explain that?
Yep.
Yeah,
I don't think I fully understood that way.
yeah,
Oh.
yes.
Because we're in 2 fiscal years.
Yes.
So this could get up to $100,000 very easily.
No, it's not gonna get to $100,000.
Between now and February?
No, it won't get to $100,000 because it's slowing down now,
November,
Nikki.
December, January,
Yeah.
February, 5 months?
It's slowing down now, actually. So, no, it won't get to $100,000.
Kids are
Right.
back in school and they aren't flushing the toilet.
Right, well, no, because,
Bads.
because keep in mind, we said that we are going to get a baseline as to how much we're gonna spend in the program. And then we would decide for next year what we were going to budget for the program. Right?
Mhm.
I remember that.
Okay. So, I know it looks like,
I know we
Oh,
started
yeah,
out
we're-
20,000.
right,
We started out 20,000, and then you brought it back,
right.
so, because you said it was a lot of people
Mm-hmm,
doing it.
mm-hmm.
But I know we said that till February, but
Mhm.
in February, we can put even though it might go over whatever we looked at.
Right.
We can put a cap on it and say,
Mhm.
hey, we're
Right.
gonna be at such and such, and that's what we're.
So here's what we're gonna do. So in February, what we'll do is when we get our budget, we're gonna set X amount. Based off of what we did last year, we're gonna set X amount, and then that's it.
Yeah, we should have put a cap on it the second time.
It's difficult to cap.
Yeah, we should
Um,
have.
You don't
Well,
know
I
until
mean, we
you-
could have allocated another 20,000 and said that's it. Which
you
is,
didn't.
we should have had a number. You know, we did the 20,000 and that wasn't enough but we'll add another 20 or 25,000. But we should have never left it open like this.
Well, if you look
Not
at
good.
the end of the general assistance budget, which is
Uh-huh.
beginning total of 5 million, we're currently at 357,000.
Uh-huh.
It's 34%, which seems like in line with the year, cause at like the salaries were at 33%.
Mm-hmm.
So we're not, even though that part of the budget is over, it's like, if you think about it,
Mhm.
like otherwise, like home relief is under, right? Where's that? Like shelter and rent, is at
Mhm.
14%.
We're under.
We don't have anybody.
Right, so that is budgeted every year, it's not getting used, and like, I feel like if by the end of the year, if we don't max out that amount, then
Oh, we won't.
fine.
Mm-hmm.
As long as like that number stays within where that budget doesn't go over.
And on the average, we never go over.
I know, we're
on that.
usually like at 75,000 and
Mhm.
under, so.
Mhm.
In my mind, that's where I'm imagining that water money coming from.
So they have no other assistance on their water bill at any other? So the lady that you were talking about that
Mhm.
came to us for the issue,
Mhm.
and you had to go to the senior center, the senior center wouldn't help her with that issue?
With the water?
Right.
Mm-mm.
Mm.
We are the only organization in town that's helping with water.
The churches are, some of the churches are.
Not anymore, Nikki. Not anymore.
Fiscal
The last church who was helping with water was United Presbyterian, and they shut their doors.
Was who?
United Presbyterian,
Yeah.
and they shut their doors. Not even St. Vincent de Paul. They're not even doing it anymore. And this and
And do you know why? I know with the shut the door thing, but the other places, why aren't they helping? If it's a need or if it's a, why do they feel that, they won't help in those areas?
they don't have the
but you'll
funding to
help?
do it.
Huh?
They don't have the funding to do it. They've cut back on a lot of different stuff. They ain't happen with a lot of rent or deposits anymore.
Ooh.
So, keep in mind, trustees, we've been very, how can I put this? We've been very, very good with the money that we've received through our tax levies. We've been very good with it. And we are sitting financially okay to where we can help, and we need to help. If we have the funds to do it, we need to do it.
There's also some sort of law, right, where we can't have too much in extra money. So
Absolutely.
we should spend some of our money.
Absolutely.
Because otherwise we're like
Oh, I ain't got no
illegally
Mhm.
holding
Right. And
tax money, and they will
Right.
force us to have a lower tax
right, because
what's levied.
So we need to assist, and if we're going to spend money, we need to spend the money assisting our constituents. That's why we're here.
And clearly there's a need.
Yes. Yes. All right. The next order of business is the assessors report.
We have turned our books over to the county, and hopefully they will be publishing the beginning of October, Freeport values. So I'll have more at next meeting to let you know dates and that kind of thing. So
Now Ron is retired?
the county assessor is taking a different position. So he will be leaving Stevenson County at the end of the month, but I think he's still coming back and forth to settle some things he shared with me today. Oh, other than that, no.
That was all?
That's all I have.
Okay. All right. Next order of business is trustees report. Trustees.
Nothing.
Nothing? Okay. Next order of business is public comments. Public comments. Any other business to come before the town? Now entertain a motion to adjourn until October 7th, 2019.
So moved.
Second.
Motion by Sellers, second by Bender. All in favor?
Aye.
Any opposed? Meeting adjourned.
I